Hey, what's up everybody? HTG Brian back with another LEGO Horizon Adventures video. Next up, we got level 4, the Shivering Summit Story, which is a continuation of our Thunder in the Mountain storyline. We're going to unlock a trophy called Together at Last for meeting a new friend, and we're also going to see our first Shell Walker sighting. Now, it's a little weird. We actually had the Shell Walker shield available last level. We hadn't even found them yet, and now we're going to see the big daddies themselves. We're going to get us a gold brick and probably more. Let's go ahead and jump in and see what's in store.
How I've missed this. Hunting machines, beating back the forces of evil, running into boneheaded adventurers. I feel 65 again.
But you get to be in charge of Mother's Heart. That must be pretty cool.
Oh, it's dull. Half the time I'm sitting with the council thinking this meeting could have been a scroll. No, out here is where the real living happens. Folks like you and me, we're made for the wilds. That's in our blood.
Yeah, me too. I'm all about the hitting and the fighting and stuff. I was born with a weapon in my hand.
No wonder your mother is always in such a bad mood.
Well, I'm glad you're both out here with me.
Man, Varl just can't catch a break, can he? Again, I don't remember him being so goofy in the main storyline. I figured that's a LEGO twist that they've added to make things a little bit more dramatic. Anyways, here we go. We're going to go ahead and make our way down the path, but not before securing a chest in the upper left. That thing was tucked up in there. Now, we're going to need lots of money, so make sure you're taking out any and all things that will reveal some studdage, including the eggs. And every time I do this, I feel kind of bad, but ultimately it's a video game, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. But, all right, looks like there was a third one there, so make sure you grab all three of them eggy poos before taking off. And look at that. We've got ourselves our first Shell Walker sighting. These guys are pretty big and beefy and contain a fair amount of health. And in fact, we're going to go ahead and scan them and reveal they've got a couple of weak spots. And I'm going to recommend you try and take out that back piece as it seems to do the most damage. Hey, look at that. We got another Frosty hanging out here. We've got lots of those guys. And again, it would be kind of cool if we had some variations of those builds, but I guess they are what they are. Again, I'm continuing to just take down any and all items that are destructible that will reveal some studdage. And look at that. We've made it all the way down to our first fight with a Shell Walker. I'm trying to take advantage of this high and mighty stance that I've got here, but unfortunately the arrows don't go down. They're pretty much on the same plane, which I mentioned in previous videos. All right, so the two spots you're going to want to shoot for are the yellow sort of shield that he holds in his left hand. You can't see it right now because the shield is active, but then also on the back. So I'm going to recommend using fire as much as possible, or any of the worldly elements, as they will continue to do damage as we are running or waiting for that shield to be revealed. We're definitely not going to be able to get through it if he's got it out. So I keep trying to hit this bad boy using the flam arrow, but it's just not quite the right angle. Now, here in a minute, once we take this guy out, two more actually spawn, so we get the double whammy. Now, when he's got that shield up, I highly recommend taking out the little pincher arm that he's got. If you can, make your way all the way around, or simply stand there and wait for him to attack. Once he starts that attack animation, try to make your way around the back and hit him in that sweet spot. So, boy, that sounded a little bad. But anyways, moving along, people, moving along. Get your minds out of the gutter. We'll go ahead and drop our first one. It looks like we are accruing some more stuffs for the community board job there, too. We have to take out a bunch of guys, so I haven't even looked at that yet. And we need to do 20 in order to unlock a trophy. So it's good that I'm actually getting progress done without even knowing what I'm doing. All right, we got two, as I mentioned, and I'm going to recommend that you still follow our normal protocol. Try and focus on one baddie at a time, almost using one of them to sort of block the other one from getting to you. Also, use the environment as much as possible. You can see I'm using this rock playing a quick game of peekaboo, and he can't shoot through, so we are good on that. If you're finding that you're taking a lot of damage and your health meter is depleting, you can find a couple of health trees scattered throughout. In fact, there's one right there in the middle by that rock And we'll go ahead and probably find another one. There's another one in the upper left ledge there. You can see it on the screen right now. I keep waiting for that shield to drop down, but I don't think that's going to happen. So my timing on those ground pounds is terrible. And yes, I am not following my own advice right here. Although I am. I'm actually trying to take down one specific bad guy while using him to block the other one. But unfortunately, it wasn't the one that I'd already started on. So I'm going to try to get some lucky shots with the fire, but I don't think I get any, and they're off screen, so we'll never know. Again, look for that little pincher claw and try to take shots at that. I do, I believe, have a spread shot bow, which I think I pull out in a minute, or maybe I actually get it from him dropping it here in a second. But regardless, you know, if you got some other items to use, feel free to do so. And although we keep saying that the single shot arrow is going to do way more damage, the spread shot bow might have a better chance of landing some of those because we got that big shield blocking us, and you know there's a couple of weak spots that keep revealing themselves, but we're not having the luck we would hope for. But look at that, we actually dropped one and we got another check mark on the proving. Machines defeated, which I am 100% sure is a community job. So like I said, we have not even looked at the board other than when they gave it to us, and we are making good progress on it, which will be good for the later times when we're trying to grind not only XP, but also those community jobs, because we need 20. 20, twin. All right, the spread shot bow is doing 40s, multiples at a time. You can see it's actually maybe seemingly doing a better job than the powerful hold back single arrow. Look at that, we only need 7 more machines defeated. Let's go ahead and crack open the backs of these bad boys, and it should give us some goodies. Watch out though too, because they do seem to put off a little bit of heat, and if you're near any tall grass, it might catch on fire, doing some damage to you. So I am currently on a mission looking for some heals, and I spotted it up in that left corner, which I pointed out to you guys earlier. So we got another shellback sitting there, and apparently I am oblivious to it, so I'm going to run right by it. I could have yielded some more studs and potentially some more gadgetry, but that's okay. We can't get them all, I guess, even though we're always trying to get them all. Now, there was a silver path down on the lower left there, but I got distracted by the double coppers going across the toppers, and eventually I see, wait a minute, I could drop down here, which was not a very safe choice to drop. I should have followed the silver trail over on the left and then made my way back and across, or across and back. There we go. I said it right. Finally. Nailed it. All right, back up top we go, following that silver trail, and look at that. We've got some eggs. We'll go ahead and smash them on the wall here, collect our studs. And is there anything else? Nope, we're good to go. And on that note of collecting, we've done a pretty good job. However, this level has not been my greatest. As you can see on the ground in the upper right now where I'm standing, there is a crack on the floor. I immediately saw it and wondered, how am I going to get a flame arrow down there? As we've talked, the arrows are pretty much on the same plane. They don't go up or down. But I wasn't realizing there was a bomb sitting there that I could have yeeted and defeated that cracked ice barrier. So anyways, definitely check that out. Hopefully we'll see another one in the future. But meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and say hey to the traveling merchant, who only has one item for me. Well, actually, I could take the Frostwave, but the rush boots, we haven't seen these yet. They're a quick fast. Must be in the shoes. Look at that. I mean, I don't even know if that's good, but I'll tell you what it is good for. It's good for enemy evasion. So if you're having a big battle, you can zip your way across and get out of the way of their attacks, which we are going to do quite a bit of here in a minute, because it gets pretty hectic with a multi-boss battle. It's not really a boss battle, but multi-bad guy battle. All right, down here we drop. Not a lot going on, which maybe I was supposed to go down further, but that brings me back to one of my very, very minimal complaints that I have about this game, is that I cannot manipulate the camera angles at all. It literally has me looking where I'm looking. And normally you can like press on the right analog stick and sort of move up or down or right or left and kind of get a little bit more of the scenic area, but that is not the case for us. Hey, look at that. We got another locked wall there, and basically it says you have to progress more through the story to unlock. In this particular case, we actually have to take out all the baddies in this area, and once they are all irradiated, it will unlock that door and give us access to the exit point, which is down that way. So kind of cool. We got some just some foot soldiers here. We're going to go ahead and attack them one by one, and after a few seconds, we realize there are these giant rock cairns, these really tall stacked rocks, and they are delicious for dropping on bad guys. Not only do they do damage, but they also sort of stun them for a hot second, giving us a chance to attack them. Now, after a few seconds of attacking our shell warrior there, or shell walker, my bad, we get a bunch of others that come in. So focus on the little guys first, that's right. Start with the small fries and then work your way up to the big guys. Now, there's a bunch of littles, so I'm going to just kind of back off and take shots at them one by one, depleter in their meter, collecting that XP and studdage. And then I'm going to try to focus on dragging this shell walker over to more of these giant rocks, which isn't too hard. They're pretty gullible, so go ahead and get them within that reach, smack the rock cairn, and drop it like it's hot. And, of course, attack them while they are weak, because we can go ahead and deplete that meter. And look at that, we officially got the proving. Collect reward at the community board. So at some point, we'll probably have 20 of those done did, and I'm going to try to get them all at once in a specific video. Basically, they're all easy tasks. Doug said there are, I think, 60 of them or 50. There's a lot of them, and you only need 20 in order to get the trophy. So, you know, we've talked about this before. 100%ing the trophy list is not the same as 100%ing the game, and you don't need to 100% the game, which is good and bad. I mean, it allows you with a little bit of option of replayability if you want to get back into things, because there's other stuffs to do. But in order to get that platinum, which is all I'm here for, we're actually not going to have to 100% everything, which is nice. All right, back to the focus of this Shell Walker, who I do believe is the final baddie we need to irradiate. I dropped that rock just a little short. Unfortunately, did not do any damage, causing a stun. But that's okay. We're going to sneak around the back and hit him in that soft spot a couple of times. And looking at that meter, it's almost depleted. So we'll go ahead and hit him with a couple of quickies, and booyakashow! He drops that big old treasure chest. We'll crack it open, and look, there's a flame bow inside. We'll skip that for later. And look at that, that's now officially unlocked, giving us access down here. I was taking a quick peek to make sure that that is the way and not just a little side spot that we can go and investigate. What is this? There's an arcade cabinet chilling here? I got next game. And look at that. It looks like there's a couple of, I don't even know what those were. Definitely different. We got some more big rocks to knock over. I'm just kind of having fun doing it, if I'm being honest. But I'm also realizing that they actually can take out some debris or debris on the ground. So may clear a path for us at some point. But for right now, it's literally just taking out that shrubbery that would normally block us. But there's nothing to reveal or anything special to gain. So we're feeling like this area is done did. Oh, a couple more studs. We'll take those. Thank you very much. And basically, we are out of here. We'll go ahead and make our way through the previously blocked path, which drops us down and eventually takes us to one of those purple marker waypoints, which will indicate that we are done with this area and moving to the next, but not before taking a silver route, which I don't know if that was really worth it or not. We got a couple of extra studs, but whatevs. All right, when ready, pass that purple marker and let's kick off a cutscene.
Uh-oh. More cultists and machines ahead.
So what else is new?
There's someone else out there. A guy with a hammer. Maybe we should help him?
Don't let him get away! Ha! Bring it on! The treasure belongs to me!
Seems to be doing fine on his own. And I need a break.
Might as well enjoy the show.
Wow! He's like a superhero!
It's what you say about everyone.
Yes! It's mine!
Oh, wow.
So you're the one behind that machine graveyard. That's pretty impressive.
Hey, thanks. The name's Aaron, and anything that stands between me and a donut gets a hammer treatment. You don't happen to have any on you, do you? Donuts, I mean.
No. But we do have a dangerous quest to save the world from unspeakable evil. And the slots to help out are filling up fast. quest?
I'm in. But in exchange, you help me on my own quest. So, tell me more about this unspeakable evil.
It all started hundreds of years ago when a terrible beast began to devour all living things.
Whoa. Slow down, kid. That sounds like a lot of complicated, boring backstory. How about I head to your village, eat a dozen or so meals, and you fill me in later?
Oh, okay. But wait! You didn't tell us about your quest!
I'm searching for the greatest treasure in history. The legendary Donut Hoard.
We're so going to regret this.
Though Aaron seemed simple and showed no appreciation for an elegantly woven backstory, Aloy welcomed him to the gang. After all, there is no problem that cannot be solved by hitting things with a large hammer.
Oh, come on. The Donut Horde? Hammer time? Man, this Aaron dude is my kind of dude. I want to hang out with him. And what a weird name. Aaron? Like, bro, do you realize you're named after a task that your parents have to do before they come home and cook you dinner? I know it's not spelled the same, but come on. Like, what? That's such a weird name. All right, we'll go ahead and make our way up and around, collecting all studs and smashing everything around. Eventually, we'll follow the old purple waypoint marker back there, taking us to another cutscene. And then I believe we collect our gold brick, and that is it. But here we go. Let's check it out.
It's good to be back home.
Yeah, but we didn't find anywhere to build a signal tower this time.
Don't be disheartened, Aloy. There's still plenty of mountain to explore. And now we got that mutton-chopped hammer swinger to do the hard work.
Thanks, Tirsa. You always know just what to say.
All right, I guess I was unaware that we were back at home, but Varl seems to think we were, so I guess let's go ahead and advance, pick up the old gold brick, and celebrate, because we're together at last. That's right, we found Aaron, and he is the 4th character in our playable characters, so we officially have all of them now. We just need to get them all leveled to 20. Oh, another cutscene.
Hi, Aaron. How are you liking Mother's Heart?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, it was touch and go at first, what with the serious lack of donuts around here and all. Yeah, but we'll soon fix that.
Well, I'm not sure I can help with that, but I can give you this.
Ooh, a shiny ear donut.
It's for keeping in touch and stuff, so don't try eating it. Has Varl explained everything?
Yep. Cultists, flowers, red ugly blob monster. I got the gist. So, when do we start smashing these towers then?
No, actually, we're, never mind.
The good news is that we just need one more of those towers. Perhaps you can teach our new, unrefined friend to be a little more constructive.
Is it just me, or am I feeling like Aaron needs to own his own Krispy Kreme? I feel like that would be the dream for him. And a lot of us have all sorts of hopes and dreams to do things throughout our lifetimes, but I feel like Aaron just needs to work or own a Krispy Kreme donut. Everything is donuts, even the focus. Oh, look, a little ear donut. Like everything. All right, make your way all the way up to the start point, and we'll get ready to kick off level 5, which is almost the end of our 2nd storyline. So pretty sweet stuff. Hopefully we'll get another sticker, which we do. And that's going to wrap it up for now, guys. Thunder in the Mountain Level 4 Shivering Summit is complete. I cannot wait to get to the next part and see what happens. If you haven't already, please check us out on social media and HappyThumbsGaming.com. We also got merch over at HTGmerch.com. Links below in the video description. As for me, that's going to do it for now, guys. As always, until next time, see ya!